tree. So there was a small wind, and the whole Odum tree fell onto the car, condemned to Bogo. It's not about hay. This my friend who works in a business school has been doing comprehensive insurance all his life. Only that year, he says, so I don't get anything. So Boogie, he didn't get the money. Third party. So be careful in this life. We don't have the money. So assuming the investee has insurance against commercial property, then the investing for commercial property would have safeguard. So insurance is good. Let's not always think of I pay and don't get anything. It's very important. So please don't insure your houses as well. The house you are in. You struggle to put the 2-bedroom house on, 3-bedroom house. Pay the insurance. 850, 950, a whole year. Divide 850 by 12. Even if it's 1,002 by 12, it's 100 a month. You can insure a rental house against the inside, the content. So once you live in a rented house, insure your assets. So when you come and there's flooding, when you come and there's theft, when you come there's a fire, you can get insurance for the content. The landlord should go and think of him, himself. He should have insured. So I have property I've rented. So I insured the building. I don't care about the content. So when I go home and the place is bent, talent, and so I'll get my building put up, but he will lose it. But where I live, my own house, I've insured the building and the content. So you must play safe in the things you do. Hello.
Prof.
Yes. I'm not a professor. This is a professor.
Okay. Look. Is insurance tax deductible?
Yes. What it's saying is that if you pay insurance, will the taxman allow you to take it out? Answer is a big yes. Any other?
Well, I just wanted to I parked my car at Ola. Just after Ola, that advanced store there. Before I realized, somebody just came to bump in the car. Boah! Push the car out. Third party, just last year, in fact, when I went there, the story and the narration they gave me, I just went back to repair my car and went to home. So what you are saying is this is a life story. And
thank you very much for the examples. All right. I should go on, Prof. Oh, okay. So make sure when you also have insurance, you pay the premium. In the Insurance Act now, if you have any policy and the premium is not paid, then you don't have an insurance. So insurance this one, premium that one. No payment, no insurance. Even if you have some of you, your friend will bring the sticker. Insurance has expired on your car. Then your friend works there, the about hammer. If you go hit on the roadside, you're on your own. So make sure when you do, it's done. Right. Now, what are and then be dealing with a broker as well. So trying to find an answer. They are insurance brokers who are professionals, who advise you and will chase your claim for you. Right? So when you want to do things on your own, then all the laws that they quote that confuses you will arise. So learn to deal with a broker. The brokers do not increase your insurance. They get a commission on the premium you pay, which is the same premium you pay if you went to SIC. But then they get a commission when they introduce you. But then they can give you all the assistance you need. What the insurance does not like is you accepting, let's say, effort. When your car hits a person, when your shop is burning, don't say, I'm the one who did it. They are professionals and they can come and judge whether the accident is caused by you or by the driver. It is true your car went to hit into another, but the fault may not be you. The driver could be driving on the wrong side of the road, or something could have occurred which required that your car should hit another. So they don't want to, once you accept the fault, it means the insurance company must pay. Right? And then some documentations are needed. There must be a police, let's say, report for accident or theft. There must be a fire report for a fire. So they must get all these things together. So because when they pay you their compensation, they must go after the person who caused it.
Maybe the road is not good.
Good. So all these things are important.
I have a car insured with comprehensive, then
Yes.
another car with third party
Yes.
comes to knock into my car. Eventually, how do you?
Yes. So in the insurance policy of Ghana, when a comprehensive car hits into yours, sometimes they have a maximum. It can be 2,000 for repairing for the third individual. So I have a comprehensive insurance. I hit against you. They may have a limit also how much they can repair your car. Though they can repair my car to the maximum of to the sum short. So for a third party, it's 2,000. But if you want them to increase it, then they can. Because they don't expect you to be driving car and you be hitting people. They hope that people will be hitting you. For them to give you your sum assured and for them to pursue that other individual to pay. So that's the whole the whole idea, right? There are some common pitfalls, some mistakes we do when it comes to insurance. Sometimes we don't pay the premium. As I said, if you don't pay the premium, then you don't have insurance at all. So if you want to be on call, sometimes we insure using the old cost of the item. You bought the car for 20,000 Ghana. If you insure 20 Ghana for the next 5 years, when something happens, they will give you the 20,000, but you cannot buy a new car. You put up your house at 80,000. If you keep insuring that 80,000, the day the fire occurs, they'll give you 80,000, but you cannot buy a land. So you must be insuring it at the fair value, the current value. So each year, ask yourself, how much would I put this same house on again? It was 80,000 last year, but it could be 160 this year. So you insure, the sum assured should be 160. The premium will go up a bit, but they can do valuation. A yearly good, or you can talk to let's say masons, right? So these things are done. So learn to insure the things you do in your shop, not using the original, let's say, price, because you are shortchanging yourself in terms of getting compensation. But most of us stick to the old price. So all of you here, you are still insuring your car at the original price you bought it. Today, if the car hit and we give you 180, you can't buy a car. Even a motor car, be careful. You can't buy. You see? So find the current value that you need to buy a new car and insure that amount. And so that's another mistake we find people do. Then sometimes, as I'm saying, we deal with insurance companies that don't have the money to pay us. There are different insurance companies in Ghana with different financial capabilities. So look for the ones that are liquid, who, when something happens, they will not be looking for a fault not to pay. Only be. And there's a point you host, but when you deal with the liquid ones, then so be looking out for the best insurance company in Ghana. Then you go and register. It's announced. The Ghana the marketing Ghana Marketing Association marketing. They do adverts. So you look for more, and again, if you deal with a broker, the brokers, that's their job. So they can tell you these ones are good, some are not good. Because you are saving yourself from the risk that insurance company may not be in a position to pay you your compensation, even though we have all the laws. Save yourself the burden. Then sometimes so there's inappropriate documentation for a claim. As I'm saying, your car hit an accident and you are at the roadside arguing, when you should be calling a policeman to give you a report. Because the insurance will do your claim based on certain properly documented evidence. So don't be doing that. That's why when you see accident, people stand there to policeman will come and do a mark or take a picture. The best you can do, accident pine, you take a picture, right? So that it can be done. For example, yesterday's in a robbery, even if they had the insurance, the question is, as of now, we don't even know how much money was involved. So documentation is bad. So they've stolen the money. The question is, how much money. It was large amount. What is large amount? So if the documents are not there to prove that the money they took is 2 million, insurance cannot give you 2 million. Because anybody, there's a girl this morning who said she took her 8,000 in a drawer was also taken. How can she prove it? Unless maybe he has a check, a book where she wrote a check. So you must find ways to get that done. Then sometimes some of us also like paying lower cover. Instead of paying for comprehensive, you are paying third party. If you pay third party, you also get a third party compensation. So learn to do what is right. Then I spoke about the professional indemnity and the fidelity insurance. So we take professional indemnity for professionals whose work can affect the client. And so I am an engineer. I am putting up this hotel. I will take an insurance that in case I design the building, it's put up, and some structural effect occurs and the building comes down, then the insurance company will give us money to put up the building again. So you see, it will give you job in certain industries. So if I'm assessing two less engineers, then I'll be picking an engineer who I know has this policy to say in case it doesn't do a good job and something goes wrong with the building, I will not be the one looking for money to, let's say, repair it. It's for lawyers, doctors, and all that. Yep. Good. So, good.
Even the money for me to go and engage services
Good.
of that person will be more than the building I am coming to pay. So I'm coming to this person. Come and draw this and do all this is for me. And the amount of money I even have for the building and the cost of paying for the advice, please.
So if the systems are working well in our country, our local masons would have also been properly registered and say before you touch anybody's building, even though you're a local mason, we must have a professional indemnity insurance. Because that mason is the one who will kill you and your wife. He puts up a very bad building with all your life savings. It could have been your pension. You cannot bring in a professional architect, engineer. You call this local mason, he puts up your building, and one morning the building is down. Because the pillars are weak, the blocks were not properly done. So that mason takes that insurance. And so you engage him only if you can cite it. He puts the building up, you go to church, by the time you come, the building is down. So that insurance policy is what will be used, that he's done the bad. So he, the mason, is the one who's going to pay the premium. It's not you. So there's a mason who pays that in the premium because it's a business is doing. And then you can get the money in order to put up. Then we have the fidelity guarantee insurance, which is the insurance you are taking for your own let's say, staff against things they can do against you. So your staff maybe steal your goods or steal your money or does anything that is bringing your business into some damage, which you have insured, and the insurance company can provide you.
So are you permitted to ask a professional like a lawyer, a doctor, or an architect if he has an indemnity
Perfect.
insurance?
You need to do. So I'm a chairman of our pension scheme. The fund manager, as a requirement to appoint him, is that he must have professional indemnity. Because he can blow our money. A professor sitting there, his pension being managed by a fund manager. If he doesn't have the professional indemnity and goes to give a loan, and the loan goes down or become like the UT Bank, it means this man has lost his 30 years of service. And we cannot take it lightly. So that insurance gives us a sense that we are dealing with a professional who, even when he becomes negligent in his work and our money fails, there's a way to get it back. So it's a very important thing we can be doing. So I've given all this to you. Also, insurance can influence your business, right? As you are saying, if you're coming to put up a building for me, come to become a lawyer, an accountant, and I have such an insurance, it will convince me to give you a job. It will protect you if your staff steals your money. It will give you money if there's a fire outbreak. So insurance is good for your business, and it can affect what kind of business you are involved in. My last topic, I guess, so is post employment. Post employment, I'm saying that getting a pension is also a form of personal insurance, and in Ghana it is compulsory, right? In Ghana, all employees must have post-retirement. But it's a social scheme to ensure, because we all become old. And if you don't make it compulsory, you become old and you are burden to society. Old man, 60, 70, you are at the roadside begging for food and insulting all of us. That for Ghana, they don't care about the aged. What did you do when you were running the business? How did you protect your own future? So in Ghana, we have a new pension act that requires that we take a pension policy, which has been broken down into first tier, second tier, and third tier. And so you as an